hell is our home, Thomas? So this is Monster Train. It is a card battler, like sort of lane based. Matters where you put people, strategery and such. All right, we're gonna start a new run here. If you see here, got all these different primary clans, and in each of these clans, there's like different heroes that you can pick. So in this Hellhorn clan, I have this Hornbreaker Prince, and I also have this Shardtail Queen.
Oh, that's cool.
And then you could use these other ones. That there's a Wildington, the Sentient. And each of them have their own, goods and bads. Like for instance, this hero doesn't have any damage whatsoever on it. Now, when you upgrade it right at the beginning, it allows you to, if you restore health to it at all, or you heal it at all, even if it's at full health, you'll deal 20 damage to the front character or something. And there's stuff
cool.
you can add to it to make it actually deal damage, but it makes it a little difficult when your hero or what have you doesn't deal any damage to anybody. So this is my favorite class so far. And you add these little morsels and eat them and absorb them, and it makes you stronger and things like that. But I did unlock this fella here, which is the secondary unit, which you got to level up in order to get. It has buffet. This unit can be eaten multiple times. And then when it's eaten, add this unit's damage and health to the eater. So if I place this behind, it's a hero, it's like a champion, but if I placed it behind like another character, it could be eaten up to 3 times before it disappears, and I would keep adding 3 plus, like whatever its base thing is, 3 plus 3 to the character in front of it, multiple times.
Right.
Which sounds fun, but...
So when it says slay, does that just mean it deals the final blow to something?
Slay...
After triggering a killing
Yes.
blow, okay.
Yeah, add a common morsel. So if I deal 1 damage to a random unit twice and it kills them, I get an uncommon morsel, which morsels can be eaten and you gain the abilities that it gives you. So I think I'm gonna go with my boy here, and then I'm gonna. I have a win with that already. I don't need to do that. Whoops. Maybe we go red. Maybe just go easy and see how we do here.
Sure.
And you can change the speed of how stuff happens, which I'm going to change back to normal right now. See up here, you can super ultra. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so normal, fast, ultra, super ultra. Because when they're battling it out, you really don't have any say over what's happening if your turn's over already. So this shows me what my random starting cards here. Ooh, excuse me. So I could trigger feeding on the units before the turn resolves, so that can give your characters a boost. Okay, we'll just get into it here. I feel like I'm getting in the weeds on the cards.
No,
but...
I mean, I'm here for it.
All right, so every beginning area has you'll be able to get an artifact and you'll upgrade your champion. So let's pop in here. So I can either upgrade him to get lifesteal 2, and anytime he eats, he gets +4, +2, or he could be a little bit stronger damage-wise, and when I summon him, I get 2 more spaces capacity on that floor, which is actually that's pretty good. But I think I'm going to do the lifesteal because I can eventually possibly add that on later as an upgrade. So we'll do this first. Let's check out the artifacts. Deal 3 damage to the rear enemy unit when a unit is eaten. That is amazing. We are doing that. Because you rarely ever get to hit the back units unless your character has something that like hits everyone. You're usually hitting the person in the front. So let's do that, and let's go ahead and pop into battle here.
You did it. You escaped.
I did it. So you can kind of hover over these people and see what they do, your enemies. But there's also like these little trials that they add that give you additional rewards. And usually on like the first couple, I go ahead and pop it on because the first couple of levels are usually pretty easy once you get the hang of like what's going on. And just getting the additional rewards really helps. So this will give us an extra 75 coins. And at the start of the battle, enemy units appear on each floor. That's fine. We'll go ahead and do it. And here we are. This is the monster train.
Tall train.
Yeah, all these bastards are in here. Okay.
So they're trying to climb, or you're trying to go down?
So they normally start just coming in through the bottom, and they are trying to climb up to get to your pyre. Your pyre deals damage, but it also has this health. You never want once your health runs out in the pyre, it's over. So what I'm gonna do is, because if I put anybody, these all deal 5, but they also have rage, which means it decreases every turn. So they'll lose some as they go up, and they only have 1 health. So I don't really think they're gonna do much to my pyre. So I'm just gonna start stacking some stuff down here. So I'm gonna pop my boy in here, because this guy only does 3, and this guy's only a healer. I'm going to add an uncommon morsel, or a common morsel. Oh. So this one, it only gives me, when it's eaten, it gives me like an extra thingy here. But because he has Gorge, it triggers when this unit eats another unit. So
So he's gonna get.
It's going to work out either way for me, because I'm not going to be able to use it for. So he'll also get +4 health here. So yeah, I noticed that these ones, the ones that just give you an extra like ember spent to play cards, these trigger after the turn's over, so they don't always help. Maybe they carry over, but I haven't paid close enough attention to notice. So I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn. Have some battle here. I'm gonna eat these guys. Now his stuff went up there.
And your pyre refreshes every game, right?
No. As you're going, the pyre health stays the same. But in between battles, you can heal it up if you go down the certain path that does that.
Cool.
And I'll show you what all that's like here in a second. This little fella is he's only there for one turn, and if you don't kill him, you don't get his monies. Little treasure goblin, your little treasure cherry. So what do we got here? So kind of in an interesting predicament here, because I don't have any morsels, so I can't keep getting this guy bigger right now, which is unfortunate. So we're just gonna kind of put in some fodder here. Deal 10 damage to the front enemy unit. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that.
Oh, I see. It's a battle cry.
A battle cry? What do you mean?
Yep. Summon is the same as battle cry.
Summon,
it's when
yeah.
It's the field from your hand.
Right.
Hearthstone terms in here.
Mm-hmm. But as far as like the artwork and stuff, it is very Hearthstone to me. And if you could hear the sounds, it's very Hearthstone-y.
Yeah, I mean the visuals remind me more of Slay the Spire, just because you've got like slowly moving characters. Of course, in Hearthstone, all you've got are like circles for portraits, and
this is
they're pretty static.
This is pretty interesting. This is like the first time I've ever used this character where morsels aren't just popping up all the time. Maybe it's because we just started. I'm not sure, but that's weird. Because that's like kind of the entire point of the deck, is to be able to have those
Do you-
morsels.
Do you add morsels in between in between like matches or areas or?
Yeah, I can unlock cards and stuff and buffs. So this is the final wave. This is the boss character, quote unquote, for this area.
Wow, that guy's pretty big.
Yeah, and we have a problem here because I dropped this fella in here who's 2. I can't even drop any morsels in here anymore. So I kind of buggered myself on that. So now I kind of just have to figure out what I'm gonna do here.
Can you move? How do you move units around?
You do not.
Okay. So once they're set.
Unless you have a card that says ascend a unit or descend a unit, that's the only way they move. But something I could do here, so we're gonna try this. Boy.
So what happens if your Eldritch dude dies?
Him?
Yeah.
Nothing. They just move up to the next floor and try to take those people out. So you have all these floors. Like if your champion dies, oh well. You still have the other floors to do your dirty work. But this deck so far has been straight garbage.
All right. So how does rage work?
So rage, it descends each turn, but it gives you like plus 1 attack, and it stacks. So this is 3, this one's 6 here. I was hoping that this would be something more useful, but I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that there. Yeah, this isn't gonna go well. So
when you use cards, do they all go back into your deck, or are any of them consumed?
So over here you have a consume pile on the right-hand side.
Oh, I see. Yep.
And then for this particular clan, you have an eaten pile. You can get cards that say return all eaten cards to your hand, and all those kind of things. So you can like return, like in Magic, where you would return something from the graveyard.
Right.
Those kind of things. Pop that. See, now that one has lifesteal and +2 damage. So those are, like, when you're getting those kind of morsels, those are the ones you kind of want to stack. You can also get some like wizardy type characters that I usually put in the back that will double. Like if you put a morsel there, it'll copy it immediately. So you can really get into some interesting stuff there.
Chris, are you gonna win this one?
I don't know. I should be fine. So what I'm gonna do here is do this. Give me something good. They give me nothing, of course. Why would they?
Good. Now you could use that feast to.
Right.
Feast
So
card.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use feast, and then I'm gonna use this because it's gonna give me some 3 times damage. So now it's going to give me 3 times, so I'm going to do a little extra damage on that.
Okay, and he only has 4 attacks, so those guys are fine.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay. And either way, he's not going to get past my pyre.
Oh, so combat just keeps going. So what signals the end of like a turn or?
So normally, on the boss, the combat just keeps going until it's over. You basically get when it says final wave and the boss is on the bottom floor, use what you can on that bottom floor or be preparing for the next couple floors. Because that first floor, he'll just keep attacking and you'll go back and forth until that room is clear. Then he'll freeze it and then he'll come up to the next floor.
I see.
But for normal characters, it's they just attack once, 1 round, and then they move up. But for bosses, they stay there until it's over. All right. These
Choose a card.
Yeah.
Lifesteal. What's Ember Drain?
I hate it. At the start of your turn, you lose 1 ember for every stack. So basically, I lose how many cards I can play, which is like, why would I even use that? Not sure exactly.
Just Lifesteal. So the Lifesteal restores that unit's health?
Yes. Only that unit's. It doesn't give it to everybody unless it says that. So
Yeah.
that card to me is not worth it at all.
Well, that if you went toe to toe, if you put that toe to toe, your dude against that boss, you probably would have won, right? Because the boss only had 4 attack.
Right, but it would also limit, like, at first, my next turn, I would not be able to play, it would take 2 Ember away. So if I started with 3 Ember, I would be able to play 1 card,
Right.
which is not ideal.
How much Ember do you start with without any cards
3.
doing anything? 3.
So, and then
Damn. So yeah, you want to have a deck that gives you a bunch of Ember.
Ember Drain, yeah, it'd be awful. The Consume to add more capacity on the floor is great, but we need more morsels badly because they were not showing up at all. So consume this, add 3 uncommon or rare morsel units to your hand. That sounds like what I want. And then we, from our allied clan pack, we could apply 5 armor for nothing. Piercing deal 5 damage, or summon an imp that deals 5 damage to enemy units. I think I'm gonna do the armor. I enjoy armoring up the guys. And then, okay, so this is kind of what this game is like. So you'll be able to make a decision on which track you go down. If we go down this track, I can spend my money to boost up some of my characters, some of my creatures, and I also get a Hellhorn banner card. On this side, forge your spells to gain new powers, so you spend money to upgrade your spells, and you get a Umbra banner card. So I know I want Umbra, so and I need to boost some of my spells up, so I'm going to go ahead and go to this side. So in here, you get this funny little cat person, which I wish you could... Oh, excuse me. I wish you could hear because he's like... all the time. He's fantastic. So, Emberstone, upgrade a spell to cost 1 less. Surge Stone, upgrade a spell with plus 20 magic power and consume. Double stack and re-roll the offered goods. I'm going to use this little fella here. And I do stuff like this where it doesn't cost me anything to add a morsel. That's usually pretty helpful. These aren't really that helpful right now because I'm a little early on, but if I re-roll, this double stack is a little too much right now. It's too much money, and the cost is a little too high for only having 3 Ember right now, so I'm going to re-roll it. And we are going to do this again to a different one of these. And we're going to upgrade maybe a spell power. Add some extra damage. All right. So we got some characters here.
I just popped back in the chat. Russ says, I can hear the cat thing, which very well could be my cat that I can't hear because of my own headphones.
No, that's the that is our cat, the cat in the game that you can't hear, Thomas. So Thomas is following along on Discord, Russ, so he can't hear right now because I'm sharing my screen.
I can hear Chris and see the game, but I cannot hear the game.
He can't hear the cat sounds.
Rip.
So, this Overgorger, when he gorges, he gets +2 permanently.
Permanently? I like that.
Which is nice, but he doesn't have anything, and he also takes up 3 spaces, which is kind of a lot at this stage.
Well, what if, I know I'm backseating here, what if you pick that dude, and if you found yourself in a position where you couldn't set morsels for your Penumbra guy, you could just constantly be putting morsels into that dude up top.
Well, so then there's also this fella here, who's only 2 spaces. He only costs 1, and every time he gorges, he gains 1 lifesteal. And he's stronger. That seems like a better option early on.
So he's gold, and the other dude is silver?
Yes.
Is that just luck of the draw?
I think that's
like gold, silver, and bronze.
So what I think this is you unlock frames, for and like when you complete a run, you finish a run, you based off of like how many times you used a card, it'll like.
Oh, it's gold, and I see the guy on the left has a blue icon. The guy on the right has a purple. So okay,
Right.
I understand that.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to use this Crucible Collector just because of his strength and his power and his cost. It just seems like a little bit better for the beginning portion of the game. If we start doing really well and open up some more space on the floors, I think I can get that chunky boy.
Chunky boy. Reconcilers have arrived. Make sure you repent for all the heckin' sins you did.
All the sinning. We're doing a lot of sinning today.
Yeah, as you do.
As you do on the Sabbath. Armor emblem. Enemy units enter with 10 armor. That sucks. But I get to draft a unit if I go ahead and complete that. We're just going to go ahead and go for it.
What does drafting a unit mean again?
I will be able to get... I'll get it like a bonus card. So I'll at the end of the round, I'll
pick somebody like you just picked between those two.
Right, but I'll get those two like I did at the end of the last round, but I'll get another one because that's the additional reward. So I am going to go ahead and do that, and hopefully we survive because this hasn't got us playing so far.
All right, I'm loading up this game. Gosh, I'm absolutely playing Slay the Spire after this.
Okay, let's see what we want to do here. He does 2, he does 1, they have 10 armor.
What a cool looking unit.
Yeah, he's super badass. And then when you increase him later on, he can get larger. He'll take up more space, but he does like a crazy amount of damage.
More space? He already takes up dang 3 spaces.
Well, right, but once you've been able to upgrade the floors, which we should be able to see shortly, we should be good. So I'm going to put him down here. I'll pop this fella up here. We are going to go ahead and add a morsel.
So
Thanks
you
for
have
that.
5 spaces on that bottom floor, right?
Right.
Cool.
Yep. Floor capacity, floor capacity, floor capacity. It's all 5 to start.
Cool. Visually, I thought it looked like you only had 3 spaces. So that makes a lot more sense. I'm like, man, this dude's supposed to eat, and there's no space for food.
I'm going to go ahead and give him some... Ooh. It's going to block up that floor. Trying to leave those floors a little open so I can put the morsels in there. Otherwise, you kind of block yourself out of being able to do that since we haven't been able to increase anything yet.
So regardless of if they kill you, they will climb to the next level after the round.
Yes. Sometimes you can have cards that are like rooted, causes them not to move up a floor. Those kind of things. Seriously, just giving me the gain 1. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and use this for its damage.
And 10 damage, that's a lot.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to get these imps out of the way, but also deal the damage. And because I'm putting them in front, they'll be the first ones to take the damage. So my big guy didn't get touched at all.
And there's no like overlap of damage. Like even if the front guy did 10 damage.
There can be if the character has trample, that can happen.
Classic.
Yeah, classic.
Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering kind of stuff. So what's frustrating is once again we're still getting a ton of these imps and no morsels. I just need to purge these. So this character here with chains, characters with chains, I've noticed when they attack you and you didn't do anything to stop it, you'll get these like cards in your hands that you can't do anything with, and it costs to purge them and get rid of them.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get worse. Sometimes it's like purge, or if it's still in your hand, deal 2 damage to your pyre. So that can be very frustrating. Man,
Big boy.
still no flippin'. And also this dead weight stuff, I don't know why I'm getting these anymore. Or, like, why I'm getting these. Like, I can't do anything with it. It just takes up place in my...
Light. Yeah, I didn't see
Yeah.
anything that said
Yeah.
that should.
Not sure why I get those. If somebody in the chat knows, that would be cool. So my options are pretty low here. I can play this character here just to help me out with that, and we'll deal some damage to him. That's kind of all I can do right now, which is frustrating. It's almost like I went with the wrong allied clan. Like, they keep giving me these imps, and I'm not seeing any of my morsel cards at all. I think it's gonna pan out though. I think we're still gonna win this. See, now I get a morsel card.
Of course.
Right. What's frustrating too is now that I put him in the front, morsels are eaten by the front card or the front person, and because I wasn't.
You can't put it in between the guys.
No, so if I put it in between the guys, it'll still go to him. So, like, if I do this number, he's got some good stuff here. We'll give him a damage shield. So if I pop it back here, you know, hoping that it goes to him, it's gonna go to him because he's the front fella. Because I'm about to hit him with that.
Oh yeah, you got this.
Yeah, normally I'm
Can
able
you just
to
kill your morsel before it could be eaten?
No, it gets eat. So because there was nothing on the top, it like works its way down from the top. So because there was nothing to do at the top, that turn resolved at the top, and the morsels were eaten.
But I mean, on the middle floor there, it seemed like the big fire attack
Killed
hit
the
your
morsel.
while it
Yes.
was still on the field.
Yes, because one of those characters could damage multiple enemies. So yeah, he wiped out my morsels before I could eat them. Ooh, morsel miners are good. Morsel miners, eater gains +5, plus 5 damage, +5 health. I do really need to get some of this shit going, but I'm not even getting enough morsels right now.
Yeah, I do the packed morsels.
Well, the only problem with that is it consumes it. I can make, if I get
I see.
an upgrade, I can make it not consume anymore, but it's kind of luck of the draw. I'm almost feeling that the morsel miner might be more helpful.
And you can use that as many times as long as you have 2 mana, right?
Right. So I think I'm gonna do that. More imps. Fucking imps. I'm gonna get some more armor here, I believe. I get to draw another card. Now here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. This is the guys. These are the kind of guys you want. Morsel Master.
7% when the store create a copy. Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's exactly what you want. So now I can like stack him with the Penumbra or this guy, the other guy I got that was like
We
this.
can have Branded Warrior. He's just gonna soup up everybody. Man, these are some sweet cards.
Yeah, the cards and stuff really.
So the main, your primary tribe is eating, like eldritch stuff and eat shadows.
Right now,
And
yeah.
the other one is like demons and fire and stuff, right?
And deal damage, yeah. Like I think my first beat was with red as my main, and like that demon had like double strike or it's not called double strike. I think it's called multi strike, and all those kind of things. But yeah, it's interesting. They play different. Like you don't. It's tough for me to say because I feel like I am constantly playing it the same way. Does that make sense? Like even though the characters are different, I'm still like.
Well,
Once you get
Chris,
deep enough.
you did open with looking at a bunch of cards and then saying, "I'm never gonna try those."
Yeah. Well, that card sucks. Like, and that
be
character. Ooh, here we go. Gain holdover.
Ooh.
So, holdover. When played, this card is placed at the top of your draw pile next turn. Ooh, you want
Awesome.
that? I think.
So it'll just keep cycling through?
Yep. I think morsel.
Awesome.
Since I've already decreased the amount that morsel miner costs, and I add holdover to it.
Wow.
Now it's
That's
awesome.
perfect.
Yeah.
That's what you needed.
Yep. So there's stuff like that, like when you're getting your upgrades, you're just like, yes, this is exactly what I needed. There's some times where if I go over here to this side and I'm upgrading my units, that even those little imps that I had, my imps are just like, it deals like 25 damage and has 33 health now, on top of like whatever it does when I summon it. So they don't become as like, they're not useless, right? But when they're a 1 damage, 1 health, and they deal 5 damage, it's like, okay, that helps a little bit, but I need it to be, I need more. These are little fun things that are always interesting. Oh, what's this guy? I don't know this guy. Do you take something from the mystery man? No.
Oh. Get 3 Dante's candles, unpurgeable reserve. Let's see. Triggers if this card remains in your hand. Your pyre takes 3 damage.
I wonder what he's gonna give me if I take him.
So here's why I think you should take it, because you've souped up that morsel. So each turn you're gonna spend 1 ember on to create a minor morsel. Then you're gonna spend, I think, 0 on the morsel, right?
Right.
Like on the actual minor morsel. So that's 1 that you're gonna spend every turn. And then you could spend 1 on that. I mean, I don't know what the rewards are later, but this seems manageable, and usually the rewards turn out pretty slick in a situation like this. I'd do it.
Okay. We'll see what it does.
All right. If we lose, then
That's on
you're the one
you.
who's taking
That's on
that.
you, Thomas. Yeah, so these
That's a cool looking maw thing. Oh, this whole thing is the carcass of a
yeah,
big monster.
a big monster. Yeah. So those get more interesting later, where you are like
Class Talos.
the decision of which side of the track you're going on. It becomes a bigger deal.
Mm-hmm.
Enemy units enter with Rage 2, attacks every turn, and gains armor on Slay.
Why would it say she attacks every turn? Doesn't that happen?
She attacks every turn, which is not normal. So she's a boss. Whichever lane she's in, she will attack. Most bosses do not attack until it's the final wave. But she attacks every turn.
Oh. I see. So, is that... Yeah. Oh,
So
okay,
she
okay.
deals 11.
450, golly.
Yeah. So she is a boss. So what we're gonna do is not mess with her right now. But this is great. This is what we got going on here. So they enter with rage, right? So they're gonna decrease as they go up. So we're gonna. So I usually start setting up on the 2nd floor and kind of build for a little bit. But because I have this holdover, I'm wondering if I should just go top floor. I'm just worried about it getting unmanageable as they start coming up.
Yeah.
So what I was
yeah,
gonna
I probably would not put him on the bottom floor. but
no, because
you
he's
don't
gonna
want-
get wrecked. It's 9,
yeah,
9,
and you
9,
don't want
11.
to get slayed, because then everything's gonna get even stronger.
So because these decrease as they come up, I think I'm gonna go top floor. I have never done this before, so we'll see how this pans out. I am going to add, when you summon a morsel unit on this floor, create a copy. I also have this morsel unit that now has holdovers, so it's going to be at the top of my deck whenever I use it again. Beautiful. +5, +5. And it created a copy. So on resolve, that is going to be fantastic. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Beautiful. Now they're going to lose damage as they go up. cool. Okay. 7, 7, 7. Still can't really put anything there because this will kill this guy. Unless I deal damage to a few of these folks. And I'll slay, so I'll gain 2.
Oh, boom. Well, hold on.
Yeah. Should I maybe?
Because that would spend all 3 of your mana, but you don't need all 3 of your mana. They each have 1 health.
So let me do.
So
let me use this first.
Yep. Then I'd set your thick boy in the middle. Then I damage.
Then use it.
Yeah, because set him there so you only have 1 mana left. So you'll spend that mana using Mind Collapse. And then you'll get 2. Boom, now you can kill.
And then I can do this. Deal 10 damage to the front enemy.
Hell yeah.
And I can also do this to give him rage and him. Yeah.
Awesome.
We'll do that.
I think that worked out.
Yep. Now he gorges.
Well, so
look at his.
She will only hit the front unit?
Yes. She only hits the front one.
Cool.
Well, we're going to just keep using this every time.
Yep.
That seems to be the way. I'm not gorging him at all. He's not getting beefed up because I keep popping these up here, but that's fine. Put a train steward.
I'd probably put him in front, right? Take the hit. He'll die, but at least you can keep your heavy hitter going.
Well, it's looking like he's going to die on this turn if I don't do anything. You see that? So it kind of shows you right now what's going to happen. If I don't do anything to help these guys out, he will die.
Well,
that's what that X means, and he will die.
The back guy will die if you don't defend him, but if you put Thick Boy Train Steward in front, he should take enough damage for you to survive, right?
Yep, just barely. Go ahead and use that. He's ridiculous right now, though. He's at like 70 and 60. See, now normally what I like to do is I like to have oh, we got some good stuff here. Is my normal strat is to have some big boys down here, some big beefy boys with maybe some armor or some damage shields that can just take the damage and nothing happens to them, and they are able to knock out a few of these guys by the time they get up here. But I don't really have any big beefy boys right now, except for him, and the only reason why he's beefy is because I've been boosting him each time. All right, so let's do this. Let's give him another one of these. And then we will use this guy. That's fine. And I'm going to give him some armor. We're going to get rid of that fella. $92 and 76. Nasty. It feels weird to me to have that bottom space completely empty, but there's not really much I can do about that. Oh, here we go. A damage shield. Give him some more health. Give him some more attack. The same thing we keep doing. This is that card. Upgrading that card to what it is has like saved my ass.
Right.
He's going to be over 100. Yep, there it is. Oh, he's dead. Well, that didn't pan out.
Well.
I wasn't paying attention. I didn't really have any way of healing him, though, so I just kind of had to do what I could.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. They're not getting past the 3rd floor. That's never happening with how
Right.
strong he is. But normally I try to make it, my first 2 floors are incredibly strong, and the 3rd floor is like a little bit weaker. Like, hopefully by
Yeah,
the
but
time...
this time they all come in hot.
Right. Man, that's not helpful.
Okay, so what's this guy? Tell me what these stats I'm looking at on this shield dude.
Okay, so he can deal 2 damage. He has 5 health, but he has 25 armor. And he has 1 rage. So normally he wouldn't have any damage at all. But because of his rage, he's stacked. So what I'm going to do here, he has 1 damage shield, so the first set of damage that comes to him is just not going to affect him at all. So what we're going to do here is, because I'm going to get this back anyway, I'm going to pop this on him.
If you put a morsel in front to block damage, it would block the 2
But
from the shield guy, but then
The morsel would disappear.
I mean that would be okay, I think, because then the your flame guy would absorb the 7 damage. Like, he would totally block the 7 damage from the boss.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed on this and boost him immediately to 1018, so it's not a big deal if he gets hit. So, like, I gained the +2 plus, or what was it, +5 from that morsel. They're not getting through this last part, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm moving quick here, Thomas.
I'm here for it. It's all pretty straightforward at this point.
Okay.
I'm trying to eat breakfast while not having my mic.
You did.
Wow. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, and so here's the spoils. This is the major enhancements are clutch.
Wow. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoilers. Consume double the amount of armor on a unit. Consume apply trample. That's interesting. Consume apply 2 rage, or 2 times rage and 2 times armor. Ooh.
I think you should do that one.
Yeah, that one seems like the one. It is X mana, like you use all the rest of your mana, but that should be fine. Okay, now we have some stuff to decide.
What is strike? Just anytime you attack?
Triggers when attacking, yep. So this guy is weird. He must have morsels. Inert. This unit cannot attack unless it has fuel. It has multi-strike. It has gorge. Fuel negates the effect of inert. Loses 1 stack every turn. So basically, I have to feed him in order for him to be able to attack, and I have to keep an eye on his fuel level, because if he doesn't have fuel, he won't do anything. He just stands there and takes damage.
Man, I think I'd almost, let's see, push the attack unit to the back.
This is my boy. I love him because he starts with 30 armor, and when he strikes, he pushes the attacked unit to the back.
Because I was thinking the alpha fiend there, just having somebody with a bunch of health that you're okay with dying, so you can focus on your
Building
your
up.
other 2 guys.
Right.
Yeah.
And what I was thinking though is he starts with 30 armor. right away, which is more. It equals out to more health than this guy has.
Yeah,
and
if
he
you do push
takes
him
up
to the back,
3.
you can use those demons to do 10 damage to a weaker enemy.
Right. I think I'm gonna do the rail beater here. And also, if I would have picked the fiend, I believe he was like an extra. He costs more ember. Your pyre gets plus 10, plus 30. I almost always go capacity, especially with the morsels. Being able to add more morsels behind people always helps. And being able just to stack more people on each floor helps a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that. Okay. Decisions. I can go over here. I can get an artifact, which are these fun guys up here. I can restore 20 pyre health, and I get gold. On this side, I can remove up to 2 cards from my deck. I can duplicate any card, except your champion. I get an Umber card, and I get to upgrade my champion. I'm going over here.
You should duplicate that.
That morsel one?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to not get rid of anything, because at this point, it doesn't make sense to do that.
I mean, could you have gotten rid of the candle? It says unpurgeable, but...
Oh, no, I cannot get rid of the candle. Nope.
How about, it seems like, do you find value in the rage imps?
Yes. It just, I find value in them to just build up my guys stronger. So when I pop those rage imps in, it's just to stack 3 rage, which gives them extra 6 damage. And it's just decreased every turn.
In Slay the Spire, I started doing a lot better once I realized that that I shouldn't be skipping the take cards out of your deck, because I was like, I like all these cards, they're great. But the issue is that I had too many cards, so like when you have a smaller deck that's more concise, like it's more focused, then your synergy is a little bit better. And it took me a long time to realize that was the strategy.
I start whittling it down when my deck has become more focused. Does that make sense? Like, I will start using that when I'm for sure getting all of the morsels I need, and I have like a couple of things that'll gorge, right? Right now, all I have is the this guy. And that, I mean, I can keep gorging this fella too, but yeah, as of now, I feel like I still kind of need those guys. So we will, though. Yeah, I could duplicate this shit. I don't want to duplicate that at all. This is the one you want to duplicate. And we'll go to the Umber unit. This is what I was hoping for. This is what I was hoping for right here. Morsel Maker. Resolve. Summon a morsel and a magma morsel. So if I stack that with that one that copies, it just like keeps like
Dude, you should
morsels.
And he only takes up 1 space.
Yeah. So I can go Glutton 2, which will give him more when he gorges. +9, +4. Or he becomes bigger. 4 of these, but he deals 40 damage, 25 health, and he has trample. When attacking, excess damage is applied to the subsequent enemy unit.
I think trample's the move.
I think it is too. Yeah, and I increased how much I can put on each floor on the last turn. I think trample's the move. Okay.
Protectors of the Clipped.
Enemy units enter with 15 armor. We are at 102 pyre health, and 150 coins sounds awful nice.
Yeah.
I think we're going to go ahead and take that. I have some confidence in what we're doing now. It's going to be a pain in the ass, but because everybody's going to walk in with that. So this is what we're going to do here. We're going to pop this fella in. We're going to pop this guy in.
Right.
Now, what is going to happen is because I only have one of these guys, I'm not going to be able to stack that with the copier. But, or I'm actually might still be able to because I still have one space open. But what it'll do is he'll just be constantly gorging after every turn. I'm going to go ahead and give him a morsel as well. That doesn't help a bunch, but it is what it is. Also, I've noticed that even though I'm at floor capacity, this will still trigger, and it'll like pop up as like orange over here.
What will?
So like you see how my capacity is full? Like technically I can't play any other cards there. But when his resolve triggers and spawns 2 more morsels, it'll just pop up as like orange things, like it's over encumbered almost.
I see.
But it doesn't hurt me at all to do that.
Okay. That's really nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a train steward here.
Wow. Yeah, that's really useful.
So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and go along here.
Yeah, that lifesteal sure is nice.
Yep. Uh-oh. Okay, so now what I'm going to do here is team these two together. So I'll pop him here. Pop him here. Then when I add morsels there, it'll copy them. He'll start growing. Okay. Yep, that's kind of all we can do right now. Give me that money. Tell you what, them having armor kind of sucks. Put the big beefy boy right there. He's got 30 armor. You're not going to get through him for a while. Oh, yes. +2 in lifesteal. He's going to definitely... Oh, he's going to die on the next turn. Unless... Does this do anything for me? Oh, I'm just going to barely keep him alive. Oh, okay. Give them all rage. All right, let's see how this goes. Oh, he's so close to dead.
Yeah, he's got lifesteal, but
if he can't hit, yeah.
I'd get something to make sure that front dude can at least swing once, because if he can't, let's see, how much life deal does he have? 4.
I think we did it. Let's get some morsels in here.
And I wouldn't even get rid of your candle. I'd probably put
I'm gonna put some morsels behind this fella, so that he will he'll still get what they got here. Can I place anything else? No. Good thing is when I end my turn, this just goes into my discard pile and will pop back up whenever I draw again.
Candle.
Oh, good call.
I got you. Can you see your pyre health without scrolling up? That's the 92 up left.
It's 92. Yep. We're still doing all right. The armor is just kind of a pain in the ass. Because you got to get through all the armor first in order to do any damage to anybody. Okay. So this is a brief respite. Usually means this is your last turn before the boss comes down.
Would it be worth it to stack armor on your morsel spawner?
I'm thinking it's going to be more useful to stack armor on the guy that does 80 damage.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I'm going to do right here.
Sweet.
And we're going to see how this plays out.
crazy amount of damage. I'd probably use that dude.
Yeah, I think I got a feed on it. Well,
Let's see.
yeah, because if I
You go-
feed, then I can use this again, because I'll gain 2. And I'll deal damage to him.
You could also lay the train steward down if you're.
I don't think.
Well, no,
I don't think he's gonna survive. So if I
Yeah, I think with a tank a hit, but I don't think
Feast.
that's even worth it.
which deals damage to the guy in the back, and then mind collapse on this fella.
Oh, I didn't even realize the slay part get extra.
Yeah. Okay.
Emperor if you kill him. 114, man, that's crazy damage.
They're doing considerable amounts of damage to me though. Ugh, like that.
Dang.
And he gone. Alright. Now we gotta make this work.
Do feast again, clear out your space.
Yep.
Okay, so stop, don't do anything. Click your mind, or mouse over your mind collapse again, and see where that green tin.
Okay, that's because I have equipped the power stone to this one. This guy.
I see. Okay.
And he gives it plus 10 damage as well.
Cool.
So it's like a little bump.
That's nice. I mean, if you play it right, you can kill that guy in the back and then get refunded too.
That is true. Let's do... Yep, that's the only guy I can do it to. Let's go ahead and do that.
Cool.
Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and double that shit up again.
Cool.
Go ahead and give me that. Make him a little stronger. They're not going to make it to my
Okay.
pyre, I don't think.
Yeah, for sure. When your big dude dies, I'm always like, oh no, and then I see everything else, I'm like, oh.
Oh, you should be
You're
fine.
fine.
Yeah, and he has like life steal. He has 5 life steal. 7 life steal now.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
And like I said,
Got him.
you could speed this stuff up so it doesn't take as long. I figured for the beginning.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, here we go.
There are times in Hearthstone I'm like, look, the like animations are cool, but I just need to fast forward to it resolving.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do here.
Wow, that's
Gem Trove is amazing, and what we're gonna do, it's cost 4 though, right? It gives a
Right.
damage shield to every friendly unit that's on the floor, which is clutch, and you get 3 uncommon or rare morsel units. What we are gonna do is we're gonna purchase this, and then on the next like upgrade path, we are gonna go to the ones for the spells, and we are gonna
make it cheaper.
make it cheaper and make it fantastic. And maybe there's a another duplicate thing on there. That'd be fantastic. We'll just duplicate it.
Yeah, because you got to get that cheaper because you got the candles and the recycling spell
Ooh, okay.
that you spend money on, or mana on. Ascend a unit and play Dazed 2?
As long as the unit is dazed, it cannot attack or use any action or resolve abilities,
Wow.
which is nice. Add 2 random imp units. I don't really need that. I've noticed that if you start stacking imps in your deck, one of the cards that'll pop up to like be like, hey, you should get this, is a card that deals 100 damage, and I believe it has like 20 health, and it says it like costs like 5 or something, right? 5 ember, but it says this costs 1 less for every imp in play. So if you start
Oh.
stacking imps and you have a ton of imps, then you can use that card.
Right.
But I just haven't. That hasn't come to fruition yet. So deal damage to the front enemy equal to the 4 times amount of the armor. I think that
On all friendly units?
to the front enemy unit equal to 4 times the amount on friendly units. Yes. So if I had a bunch of armor stacked on all the units in one lane, then 4 times that amount of armor would just wreck somebody.
Right.
Which is great, but it does cost quite a bit.
Man, I think I'd do the tiresome climb.
I think so too. That's where I'm going. Ooh, candle fella. What do you
Heck
got
yeah,
for me?
Your turns much more composed than last time you met. My little friend, what a pleasure to meet you again. Please excuse my manners from before. I was rather occupied at the time. My name is Dante, a collector of rare artifacts and renowned pain in the ass to all those with wings. At your service. Now, I do appreciate your help in my time of need. I was able to evade those insufferable creatures thanks to your help. And for carrying the load, I think I'll join you if you'll have me, of course.
Oh, absolutely.
Dante's cloak and him.
So his cloak is an artifact plus 2 magic power for every blight card in your deck. I think I have like 4 or 5 of those at least, because those ones that
You
just
got the burden stones or whatever.
right. When played, gain a stack of multi-strike for each blight card in your deck. Whoa. Yes, I will have you. Go ahead and come aboard. Ooh, I got
Sweet,
a
and now you don't
achievement.
have to care about those candles anymore.
Well, I think the candles are still there because they're blight cards, so that stacks now.
Oh. Well, that's cool.
That is cool. So we are going to go over here, like I said, to forge the spells to gain new powers. We're going to get some extra coinage. We're going to be able to buy anything we want. We have 425. Oop.
20 magic power and consume.
So it'll consume that, but it's going to deal an extra 28 damage on the Mind Collapse. So it'd be 3 times plus another 28.
Yeah. I mean, I think you do that.
Yeah, I do too. Even though you consume it, it's not... Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there are times that that's going to be in your hand and you're not going to use it. Like, it's just going to cycle through your deck.
We get another holdover card.
Let's see, how much Ember do you have? You usually only have
I have an
3,
ass ton.
right?
I have 335. Oh,
No,
Ember, I have 3.
Okay, you usually have 3. Go to holdover again. Or so, let's see, there's a Gym Trove, costs 3, and it fills your hand with
So
a bunch.
I think I should probably take this down to 2 and not give it holdover and give something else holdover.
Yeah.
Because even if it's 3 and I add holdover, that's like all of my mana on one card.
Can you hold over that Mind Collapse even though it has Consume?
Yeah, because I still have an upgrade slot.
But they won't cancel each other out? You know what I mean?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Well, click holdover again and see if it'll even let you, if that was the screen. I bet it won't.
No, the consume one is gone. It's
Not
over here.
eligible. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I could go with this and add holdover to apply 5 armor, and you just
It is free.
keep stacking armor.
You could do that, man. Maybe you would do actually put the holdover on the other Mind Collapse, because every turn, I mean, even if you consumed 0 mana for that one that does plus 18, that's 18 damage for free, and if you slay, you get 2 extra Ember.
It's not for free though. It's never for
But
free. I gain 2, but
If it costs 0, so if you have no Ember,
I just do
it'll
18 damage.
3x, which is 0, but you'll do 18 damage. Because that's 18 free targeted damage you get, and if you get the kill on weak dudes.
well, I for sure
That's
want
good.
to use this Ember Stone to take this down to 2, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I will use... Then we'll get into the holdover situation. Yeah, you're saying this guy? I'm
Yeah.
wondering...
You could just rapid fire that every turn. There's an enemy that has like less than 18 health. Because if you do use it at the end, then it is free every time.
Right. And if I need to do extra damage, I can use it before that and still get it back on the next turn.
Mm-hmm. Sweet, yeah.
Yeah, I'll see that.
That's dope.
I got more to use,
You have so much money.
but I can't. There's nothing I can do there. So
Nice.
go ahead and leave. Yeah, I got that 175, and now I have too much money. Ooh, what's this? Illuminated by the light of the creeping cavern. You can see a figure inside, trapped. Runes etched in the ice read. Witness the false prophet, forger of the rail and covenant, now damned and broken.
Damned and broken sounds like a friend.
He must have been a prisoner of the winged, poor soul. Remains of his tools are frozen nearby. Perhaps he can help you even in death. Oh, that's nice. That's an artifact that adds +1 on each floor. Add +3 on a random floor. -1 on each floor, plus 15 magic power. Ooh.
To be honest, I'd go for History of the World. Stack one big-ass floor. But this is up to you. You know this capacity stuff better than I do.
Trying to think if it would be in benefit to have it on each floor, or if it'd be just to have one floor that just has an insane amount of shit.
If you did,
And it's going to be
floor
random. It's going to be random. It may not be on the floor that I need it to be on, you know? It could be on the 3rd floor, and then I start building. I have to, like, start building on the 3rd. And if it's on the 1st floor, and everybody comes out super strong, then it kind of fucks me. Because I have to build on the 1st floor. I think I'm going to do the on each floor. I think it'll help me out a little bit more.
Do it.
Tough decisions being made in hell.
You leave the man behind. Aw. Poor dead guy.
Poor fella. Poor little fella. Oh, I didn't know I could scroll down and see what's coming up next. Look at that. Let's put Dante the Deceptive up here. We got Dante the Deceptive in there. He has,
Attack 5
he has,
times. Wow.
yeah, he has multi-strike out the ass, which I love. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to ascend this guy and have him dazed for 2 turns and just get wrecked. I haven't, but I can only, that's the last thing I could do. I couldn't put in my morsel.
How much health does that guy has? 10 plus 21 armor. Man, I might ascend the, if you send the back guy with 2 health, where does it put him? Does it put him behind the enemies on the 2nd floor or in front of them?
I'm not sure. And if I ascended somebody, it'd be him because he has the most health and the most damage. All he can do is heal people, and that's it. He's going to die as soon as this guy hits him if I ascend this guy.
Well, your guy... Okay.
Let's see how it goes.
Oh, so, okay, put him behind that guy.
Yeah. But I also have trample, remember.
Yeah, because I was thinking if that weak dude would go up and he could be hit by the trample, he'd instantly be dead, but that's not how that was going to work.
I think, yeah, okay.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, because it's the 3.
What's funny is the 3x is not even that good. It's the, the spell
28.
damage.
Yeah. So I'm going to pop this guy here to kind of block him from getting damaged. So that he can be the guy that's taking damage if need be. And he can just keep wrecking people with that.
Right.
Okay. Summon some morsels here. We are going to give him a damage.
Oh, you can use the Mind Flap to one-shot that dude on the top floor. I mean, you could... I'd still wait. Hold on. I'd still wait until you have 0 mana.
Oh, right. Yep.
Yeah, that's a sick card.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can play your 2 other dudes and then... Yeah, and then do
I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, I get
Oh,
the
well.
2, but I don't really have anything else
I
to...
didn't think that far.
It's fine. Do you want to see something stupid?
Oh, I want to see something stupid.
Okay, so we're gonna tag team this. So we have resolve and summon.
Mhm.
We're also gonna add when you summon a morsel unit on this floor, create a copy. So every time it resolves, it's gonna be like and just like spit out a bunch of them. Yeah, let's give the beefy boy some more armor here. Yeah, so these are both blight cards. So I'm getting stacks for that for this guy, which is great. Love that. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Oh, so we're already almost at the boss. But you see how many it spit out here, and that it's like the floor capacity is a little high, but that's I'm like breaking the game. I'm making it do things it doesn't want to do. Okay, so we can eat all those, which I think is going to be what we want to do. Oh, I keep forgetting that deal damage to the rear, 3 damage to the rear enemy every time I eat something.
Nope.
That's lovely.
So you got that.
Oh, I'm wondering if I should put him up
Got that torch.
here.
Oh, you give your guy on the top rage, so he could hit that guy harder.
It's going to give him life steal. When he gorges, he gains life steal.
I mean your other item in your hand, the torch, the spike of
Oh, right.
the health. So let's see. So that guy has 38 damage, and you're about to do 35. So you could one-shot him if you did anything else.
But these would like cancel each other out. Oh, wait. Yeah, because I won't slay him.
Well, then I'd probably use I'd use that one because at least the effects last until next turn.
And I should probably use it on first floor, I would think.
I was thinking of putting it on the top floor just so that whoever's on the top floor. Oh, he doesn't even do any damage, the enemy?
No.
So can he even hurt your fire?
No.
Oh, well, this changes things.
Yep. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to give him this so that he gains some more life steal. I can just use this. This is free 18 damage on somebody.
Yep. Yeah, try that. Yeah, that's a sweet ass. I had one in Slay the Spire. It was like a rare but very expensive card. And I upgraded it, so I always had it in my starting hand. It cost 0.
So this
and
is
the whole thing was like, put the strongest things you've ever seen into your deck. And I'm just like, what?
So this is
like such a
lovely
great card.
stuff here because now I have both these cards as holdover. So I'm getting these each time I draw from now on.
Sweet. 750 for Anubis, dude. What's his thing? Like, what's his shtick?
Combat in this room continues until all enemy... Right. Sweep attacks all enemy units. So putting any morsels in here would be a problem. And it's going to suck when he comes up here and attacks and takes out my morsels unless I have an eat or something.
Yeah.
So there's no point in playing these because he will kill them immediately.
Does he attack first?
Yes, they always attack first unless otherwise notated. Unless you have a character with quick, similar to haste. So I'm going to go ahead and just hit him for this 18 because it's holdover anyway. I get it back, and that's kind of what I can do. This might be it.
She's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Fortunately, if you can absorb a bunch of hits so he loses his life steal before he gets up. 2, 3, so 5. So he has 5 more life steals.
The problem is he's going to keep. Like I can put some armor. He's going to take out all these dudes immediately.
Right.
So he's not going to get to gorge on any of this stuff, which is frustrating. But I'm going to give him...
Do you want to gorge in your dude up top, at least for one more turn?
Oh, yeah. He's getting that for sure. He's also getting this. Yep. Beautiful. We're going to go ahead and hit you. All of them went away. Oh, we got him.
Nice. Man, that guy hit so hard.
Yeah. Stacking that.
And you were worried.
I was. It was getting kind of hairy there. All right, what do we got here?
Lol. Sacrifice imp, deal 90 damage to the front enemy unit.
I just have to sacrifice an imp? I sacrifice imps all the time anyway. That might be the way to
I
go.
did that without even a perk to it.
Okay. We are going to go left because we're going to restore some pyre health here. And we are going to build up... We're going to get some more money. Jesus. And we are going to build up a bunch of our people. Upgrade to endless. So this means if they die, they just pop back on the top of your... when this unit dies or is eaten, return it to the card to the top of your draw pile. It's just like holdover, but for creatures. I'm wondering if one of these would be best for that. Yeah, give me endless. That guy's gonna be a monster. Give him some more health. And reroll. Oh, this is good. Upgrade a unit, +1 capacity, +15 damage, +40 health.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking of, like, do I made him stronger because he's usually in the front, right? So he needs to have more health. This guy is always in the front. I never have him anywhere else but the front. So adding him and making him yes 3, but now he's 25 and 50. I think that's going to be the way. We still have all this.
Shield, what, 3? Damn.
Yeah. What was the other one? Upgrade unit's health. I almost want to put the damage shield on him, or maybe maybe the health on him.
I do damage shield on him. Well, man, that's a big... Wow, 25 health. Holy cow.
I'm going to give him damage shield. I'm going to give him health.
Cool.
We did it.
Wow, that cat salesman, like shopkeeper, is really something.
He's the best. Let's go, mother truckers. We're moving quick now, Thomas. We're just going.
We're doing it. We're on a highway to heck.
Or a railway, some would say.
Oh, he's hungry.
Me hungry. The music is really good right now, Thomas. I know you can't hear it, but it's good.
I am listening to a like a free streaming playlist right now, and I keep forgetting that it's not the in-game music.
Okay, so... Let's go ahead and apply, my boy. Okay, we are going to.
So you want to add stuff to floors before that cube is hanging out.
Yeah.
Because the cube doesn't care about morsels, but it doesn't like anything else.
Right.
Free morsels, baby.
Yeah, just keep giving them to me. They make really good noises. I'm sorry you can't hear it.
Look at all those damage shields.
A bunch of them are going to disappear because I just ate them, but
Yeah.
it's fine. Oh man, you guys suck. Oh, it's because I didn't purge that card. I should have done that. Got him! Got him! Man, this boss has got to be so frustrated.
I used that last, remember? I mean, you could do a little more damage. That 3x just is not that significant. It's just funny that that's power almost completely relies on the magic power and not the 3x. Yeah, you do 10, said that guy, and you'll do 20 damage. Oh, no, I can't.
But he's dazed. He can't do anything to me right now.
What? Ooh.
We're currently just wrecking shop right now, Thomas.
Yeah, it's like watching a train wreck.
We're going to go ahead and speed it up since it's going so well.
Skirt, skirt.
Man, that sucks. That's gotta suck.
The boss is like, timeout, this is not fair.
This isn't cool, man.
Sweet. Boss has like, what did he start with, 2,000 health?
Final wave. Yeah, I could sacrifice an imp and. Oh, it has to
to
be
the front
on the
unit.
floor. Yeah, it has to be on the floor.
Damn.
Well, we'll do this. Keep boosting this guy up.
Can you target the boss with the spell?
I can't, so he would have to be on this floor.
I mean with Mind Collapse.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's just the other one, he has to be on the floor, I see.
He's
Okay.
gonna lose on this turn. He's gonna lose 948 health. So
Yeah, you can Score.
my big guy's gone.
Put up a good fight.
But I can do stuff like this. They're not getting past this.
Yeah. Bang, 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 bang. Got him. Wow, you really messed that guy up.
Yes, I did. We may have a winner here, Thomas.
I think so.
This is what we want right here.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I'm returning the Eaton units to my hand. And we
Oh, damn. That one with Rage, if you put rage on your candle dude, he would just do an insane amount of damage.
That's true. But I already have stuff that can give him rage. So here, let's do this.
But why not almost kill him in the process? Didn't think that, did you?
No. Ooh, we got a duplicate situation over here.
I mean,
get some pyre health. Nobody's been getting to my pyre lately.
right.
I say that, and then this go around. Ooh, what do we got here?
Strange types here, some familiar crystals. The Covenant Memorial in the middle is refracted twice by the crystals surrounding it, one larger, one smaller. In front of each, there are markings for a creature to stand and receive the remaining energy.
Oh, Jesus.
So make somebody thick, but also real big. Make one unit bigger? Why would you want that?
No, I think it makes him smaller. Like,
Oh, it makes someone small.
yeah, it keeps their stuff the same, but you make
But
it only
take
cost
less
one.
space. Man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that'd be really good. Hold on, what's the other one? Was it add to its capacity, or was it make it to? Make an enemy.
It would make it +2.
Two.
It'd make it 4.
So you could. I see.
I think it's this fella.
Pretty slick.
Yeah. That's nice. I haven't seen that. That's real good. Okay. Quicker decisions. Oh my god. It makes him even bigger.
Ha!
I think I'm gonna do the gorge, adding the
Yeah,
make the gorge
I think-
higher.
Totally.
Since him taking up that much space doesn't make a lot of sense right now. Even though I've upgraded it, it's still like, I don't know about that. Okay, this guy's an asshole. This fella here.
The wingless. Looks like they got wings to me. Oh, it shows what music it's playing up there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So he has more health than my big guy. So I'm gonna put him down here. We're gonna do this.
You can put your Dante on the bottom floor and just soften up people before they.
Yes, we can.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's a whole lot of damage.
Yeah. We can go and pop another one up here.
That Luke Goblin doesn't stand a chance.
No.
What is that? Self-mutilation.
Yeah, this, like, I have to purge this or my pyre takes 5
Or you
damage.
take irons. Boom.
But this is gonna make me take 6 damage to my pyre.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, I think you're good. Your board is so stacked right now.
I'm gonna need to get some shit soon.
What's that front guy do? The enemy on the bottom?
He just has a shit ton of
Ton
armor.
of armor. Wow. You could. There you go. Shield is nice. Ha, 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 ha.
That guy has so much armor. I hate him. Yeah, you're probably right.
He's still got some divine shields that. I mean, your candle guy's gonna murder those dudes.
Yeah. we're still doing all right. Ooh, should I give him trample? I'm gonna give him armor for sure.
Yeah.
Well,
who hit the heaviest?
I should probably pop in a train steward back here. Purge
Yeah.
this, pop in a train steward. Okay. The only thing that's worrying me is they don't have, all my characters don't have much health, and we're about to have a boss battle.
Yeah.
I'm not getting my, these guys. I'm not getting my Morsels.
Yeah. That guy who you ascended, are you going to be able to kill him in time?
He's ascended for 2, or he's dazed for 2 turns. So, doesn't matter to me. He's gonna get his final wave. Gonna give rage to everybody, and we're gonna do this. And for funsies, we're gonna do this. I don't want to waste those because they'll be all used on the imp, so I'll hold them over. See what happens. It's on. Jesus Christ. Thomas, I think we have a winning deck here. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but... Look at that. I kind of like being able to have a few of these in the deck to be able to just to munch when I need to munch.
Slime Lord in chat asked, what is your favorite clan combo? Because I've only seen this one, but
this
seems
is
like it's
pretty
working out right.
good. Ooh, move a unit to the front and apply 10. I like... So I'm going to say my favorite clan combo is Umbra plus whatever. Umbra is the main clan, which is the one that we're using now with the giant spider-like guy, and whatever behind it. Wow. All right, we need the pyro health for sure, so we're going to go this away. Who do I have to pay to get a sweet, sweet beer like yours? Bear like yours. Beard. Oh, you don't have to pay anybody. You can just grow it. Okay. This should be the last of it, Thomas. I know this went a lot longer than we thought, but...
hey, that's fine with me. I like this game more than I expected, even.
It's so good. It's so much fun. I was kind of in the same boat as well. Like, I was kind of surprised about...
There's so many clans to play. Like, I love that even... Like, you could do this same deck, but flip it so that you'd, like, Imps were first and Umbra was second, too. And that would come up with a bunch of different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that you can choose more. In Slay the Spire, all you choose is like your starting character,
Yeah.
and they'll start with like 10 cards or something like that. But it's almost all RNG and deck building.
Yeah.
And while this is all deck building as well, I like that it's if you want to give more customization to what you want your run to look like. That seems dope.
Oh, it looks like this asshole makes me consume things.
Oh no. That's not good.
And I didn't have any Ember for some reason. I wasn't even paying attention. What is he doing? It doesn't say he's doing. Here we go. The first spell card played each turn gets consumed. Cool.
Damn.
Yeah, so this is probably going to be a quick defeat here, Thomas. You're about to see what it's like to get your...
My house of turntables.
My, how the turntables. And it's tough. I can't really play any cards because they'll die immediately. Because of how much damage these fucking things do.
Man, they keep coming, huh?
Yep. Yeah, all my holdover cards are just not...
It's not gonna matter because they're gonna disappear. Hold on.
No, well, I gotta...
Self-mutilation isn't a spell, is it?
It's gotta deal damage to my pyre.
Scourge is what it's called. Damn. No. I was thinking maybe if that was a spell, you could cast that thing that you don't want first, and then. But it doesn't work that way. Nice how much damage your Purge does. I mean, no, your Pyre does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd consume that, and then use your Packed Morsels.
Suck it. I don't know how, but we still might pull this off somehow.
Yeah, do that, and then use your making of a...
I don't know how we're pulling this off, but it's all happening. Let's go. They're slowly ticking away my pyre health, though. I don't like that. Oh, wow. A lot of stuff just happened there. Final wave.
Oh.
Peep. right, let's go. Come on. I can't believe this is taking so long. It's probably the, like, talking everything out and explaining it. Normally, I'm through these fairly quickly. Yeah, 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 ha, ha, ha,
And 21 times 8.
Here, let's go ultra speed. Oh my god.
Wow, this is suddenly an anime fight.
Kamehameha.
Let's see. Can you can't consume your imp thing even though you don't have imps on the field. Like you can't.
No, I gotta do it up here. It has to be on the,
Well, I hear that. What I mean is use that to consume it so that you can keep.
There's no
Your
imps,
whatever.
so I can't sacrifice an imp.
Okay, cool.
I could do this, though.
Just keep in mind it's gonna. Oh wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Lol.
And we'll add some lifesteal onto that. I think we got a winner.
Yep.
And we'll go ahead and use that just cuz, and we'll do that. He's not gonna make it through this.
Lol. Okay.
And that's a W, Thomas.
That okay.
We did it. We are Hell's champions. It shows you all your things you get.
All right. Well, we beat the game.
Nothing left to do. See, now I'm at Covenant rank. Minor bosses have increased damage. So now it gets harder. That's what the Covenant
Okay.
does. It just keeps increasing difficulty. By winning,
Like that.
you even like special card frames. So now these look fancier. Hell yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, I just installed this game.
It's
So-
good. It's really fun.
I'm gonna play that this week.
And there you go. That's that is the game. All right, y'all.
Well, cool.
It's been
GG.
real. GG. See you
Okay.
next time.
Bye.